to my Gulf Beach friends here, all going through what we're going through, recovery mode from hurricanes, right? It's not fun. As punctuated by that semi-horn outside. It's not fun. And it's actually super emotional. I was driving around the other day and looking at, I got a friend that's really needs a rental property right now for something he's going through, and there's nothing, right? And you drive up and down, there's no for rent signs, there's a couple for sale signs, there's so many things are just abandoned, right? And it's sad, right? It's literally emotionally depressing because everything's energy and the energy is flat in a lot of these super micro markets, right? So what do you do? And then I got a phone call the other night from a friend of mine, and he said, hey, my neighbor doesn't know what the hell to do. Right? And I said, well, get me on the phone with her. Let's talk. I said, I put the kids to bed at this time. Why don't you call me in the evening? Let's get a conference call. Just hook me up. Let's just chat and see what she's going through and see how I can advise her. I'm happy to do it. So I call her, and they sets up a 3-way call, and it was interesting, right? And I feel really bad for it, but I want you guys to know this because there's a lot of people in the same situation. She has done nothing, right, since the storm. She doesn't live here. It's a second home. And she hadn't even been here since the hurricane. She didn't want to see it because she loved the property. She couldn't bring herself here. She's only a couple hours away. It's not like she had to fly from Ethiopia, right? It was very easy to come see, just haven't been here. She has insurance. She has a mortgage, right? She hasn't even contacted an insurance company yet. She hasn't even talked to her mortgage company yet. She just have her mortgage on auto pay, and she's just been ignoring what the hell's going on. So that's a tough scenario. Like, she goes, what do I do? I'd like to sell it for X dollars. I said, there's no way on earth you're going to get that right now. You should. Pre-hurricane, you would have been great. Post-hurricane, it's a piece of dirt. Like, this property, it's a wooden frame home, floors buckled up, walls buckled in. It's a problem, big problem. Now, so I said, you got a couple of options here. Number one, you're not in good shape. Right. So if you're in a situation, you could pay off that mortgage, pay it off, sit back and come back in 3 years, and we'll have a whole different town 3 years from now. But if you don't want to do that, you've got to do something. If you want to sell it, this is what it's worth right now. And I know you don't like the number. I hate the number. But so I tell everybody, don't sell right now. Right. You guys have heard me. If you haven't heard me, I'm going to scream it. Don't sell right now unless you absolutely have to, because you're giving it away at a current market value. It's real market value, but it's a shitty market value because everything's supply and demand, and there's not enough demand. And there's too much supply, which suppresses prices. Now, that will change. When interest rates drop and the town looks prettier and everything comes around, that will change. But if you need to sell right now, don't do it. So we're looking at options. What does she do? She has the opportunity. First of all, I hooked her up with my insurance adjuster, who's got her policy right that night and made the calls and is going to file in her insurance claim to get her as much money as humanly possible, right? So then I said, you might be able to apply that insurance money plus the true market value of this lot and just be done with it. She's like, I just think I want to be done with it. I don't even want to think about it. Let's see how much insurance I can get. Tell me the realistic price now, and I might just lick my wounds and move on. So that's option number one. Option number two, let's get an actual cash value appraisal and see if we can get your structure value up, because it could be fixed, right? I do this for a living, right? But you need a little bit more money. So if I get the appraiser out here to increase the structure value, or if he can increase the structure value, then we have more money to play with. And then now it's not just a piece of dirt, it's the ability to rebuild what was there at brand new, right? And there's a market for that. Not a super strong one, because nobody wants to be ground floor anymore, really. But some people do because they can't really afford the other option, right? Everybody would love to have a brand new high-end dry house, but not everybody can afford $2 million for one, right? So people are going to be okay taking the risk, and that's just how it's been for years. So that's where we are. Option number three is, here's the other option you do, is why don't we partner on it and let's build a house. So you don't want to think about it. You put the land in, right? We're going to have to figure out your mortgage, either pay it off or roll it into a construction loan. We'll design the house. This lot is actually really cool. And we can design a really cool house on this piece of property, a little rooftop deck capturing views of the Gulf and the Intercoastal and the sandbars and all kinds of cool stuff from up there. So that if you let our imagination run on this one, we can design something really cool, and then we can build it. You can get your lot value out of it, plus we'll split the profits on the back end. So that's the way to get the most money for you, but it's going to take a couple years. So you can either wash your hands and be done, you're leaving money on the table. If you don't care, do it. Or you can do nothing for 3 years and then try later. Or you can partner and build something and get the most value that you can. So that example he really hit home, because here we are 6 months past and she hasn't done a thing. And then I'm driving up and down streets and I see a lot of homes that have not done a thing. And I know there's other people that are in the situation that I just talked about. And I know a lot of you know people who are in the same situation I'm talking about. So tag them, forward, share this, send it privately to their DMs. And of course, as always, reach out if I can help you. I just want to see you guys do it. I don't care if she uses me or does anything with me or not. She's a neighbor, she's now a friend, and I want to help her. Right. So if you guys need any help, your friends need help, just reach out. I'll guide you any way that I can. I know plenty of contractors, I know plenty of insurance guys, I know whatever you guys can need. So as always, I'm here, right here in the corner, 150 in the Gulf, Century 21. And we got a great team of salespeople, hundreds of them, and they're all very well trained and very well versed and ready to help. So that's the latest and greatest. Reach out if we can help you in any way, and have a great day.